Good evening, everyone. So, in this video, we're going to talk about creating massive duplication. This is very important because as we move along and learning how to run traffic online, learning how to build your business, it's very important to learn how to duplicate your success because that will take your income to a whole other level once you start having your team, your business, people on your downline or whatever it is you're doing, duplicate what you're doing. So we're going to go over this real quick, step by step, and this is the same exact process that I use every day. So I want to share with you guys because this is how I duplicate, is by sharing with you what's working for me. So here's let's go through this together. Okay, so the first thing is we want to run traffic. Can I highlight this? Yeah, we're going to run traffic and generate leads daily. Okay, that's number one. If you're not generating traffic, if you're not running traffic, you're not generating leads, and you don't have a business to start with. So let's get this out the way first. Make sure you are running traffic consistently every single day and you're generating a lead flow, because the leads is the lifeline of your business. Now, this lesson is not to go over how to do that. There's other tutorials and lessons for that, so make sure you go watch those as well if you're not sure how to at least get this done. Okay, the next thing, we should be generating at least 50 to 100 leads a day at the very minimum. Okay, I understand some of you may not be at that point yet. That's okay. Get to that point as soon as possible, because you need a decent lead flow in order to see a good return, a good result. Okay, so make sure you're generating at least 50 to 100 leads a day. And if you're not at that point, then get to that point. Get with your sponsor, get with your coach, get with your mentor, your trainer, whoever, and have them help you and position you to generate this kind of lead flow every day. Okay, next thing, follow up with your leads using an autoresponder with at least 7 days worth of follow-ups. All right, most people will not join anything on the first exposure. So as you're generating the lead flow, make sure that they're put into an autoresponder and that they're getting at least 7 exposures to your business. Once people go from lead to trial, then connect with your dollar trials as soon as they sign up. Okay, as soon as they made that decision to check out your business, that was the first step of commitment. They pulled out their credit card, they fill out their information, they paid $1, and they were willing enough to take a look at it. So you want to connect with them right away and let them know that you are a real person. Okay, use a welcome video to guide them on getting started. Obviously, not everybody is on the same level. Some people, this may be their very first rodeo and they might not be sure what to do, and that's okay because we were all there at one point. So make sure you take the extra step to send them a welcome video and show them exactly what they need to do. If you need an example, you can just go over to my website right here where I have my welcome video. And what I do is I send a text message to every single dollar trial that comes in, and I send them over to this welcome video, which shows them how to get started. It shows them how to connect with their coach, and it also gives them all my information so they could contact me if they need to or if they want to. Okay, that will increase your conversion rate. It will increase people's trust because they heard from their sponsor and they just showed them exactly what to do. Create a community for your leads and your team. Now, if any of you are generating massive leads per day, I don't expect you to reach out to every single one. That's not what I'm saying. But create a community for them, so when they start to respond to your emails and your messages and stuff like that, throw them into a Facebook group, put them into a Skype group, whatever it is that you have. I'm gonna go over this in the next step, and make sure that they stay in constant communication with you at any time, because they might not get the email in time, they might not get the text message in time, but maybe something you posted in the group got to them in time and they were able to take action and implement whatever it is you were trying to share with them. So create a community for the leads and your team, and make sure that there's always a point of contact between you and them. Community includes Facebook group, Skype group, group message, just like we have. And if you have any other forms of creating a community, by all means go ahead and add to it. You can create a forum, you can have members on your site, whatever it is that you do, that's fine, but just make sure you're creating some kind of community for your team and for your leads. Now, you want to email your team daily, okay, and invite them to all calls, webinars, and events. For the people that are in this business and they're looking to take it serious, you're gonna do them a service by making sure that their sponsor, the person who brought them on board, is encouraging them to go to the calls and webinars and events. The more they show up, the more eager they are to do something about this business. They don't want to hear it so much from the company; they want to hear it from you. The ones who are not serious will find this annoying and just wind up canceling or unsubscribing, and that's fine, because you need to weed them out faster so you can find the people who are serious. Okay, so make sure you email your team daily. And one thing you can do is, at least with Digital Altitude, you can download your team into a CSV file and you can upload them into GetResponse. That's what I do every day. I take all the new people, I upload them into GetResponse, and the very next email that they get is going to go out to everybody that's ever joined under the $1 trial, up to the point where either they're canceled, they're not interested, or they're not committed, then they'll just get off the list, which is fine. Okay. Email them tips, value, motivation, and results from either yourself or your team members or others. You want to constantly motivate them to do something about this business, because it just needs to be in their face. There's a lot of distractions out there. There's more than enough reasons why people should quit and not do anything with this business. You need to go the extra step and make sure that they stay focused and they stay serious about their business and they actually give this an honest try. Okay? So make sure you email them any tips, value, motivation, and if you're not sure about what tips or value to send them, or maybe you feel like you don't have the certain knowledge to do it, then whatever you came across, Facebook, whatever was emailed to you, whatever value you got from someone else, just take it and give it to them. Okay? Just be a good messenger and let them know about something that you learned today. All right? And the last thing is to rinse and repeat. If you're not at step 1, then work on this ASAP. So you can do all these steps, but what I'm trying to say at this point is that if you're not at least generating a consistent lead flow in your business daily, then work on that first, because without this, you don't really have a business. Okay? So like I said, even if you have 2 or 3 leads and they're signing up and things like that, that's fine. You can continue the steps, but don't focus so much on this until you're at least generating a constant lead flow. All right? And just a couple of side notes. All right? You are their motivator, aka what I like to call their gym trainer. I like to use this as an example because the gym trainer pushes their clients to work as hard as they can, okay, and it pushes them always to complete that next rep or complete that next set or to go higher in weight. But at the end, it will always come down to the one who's actually doing the workout that has to put in the work. Okay, so that's the best example I can tell you. It's not for you to do anybody's work for them, but you need to constantly push them and they need to do the work themselves. You need to become a great listener, not a great talker. People are not interested in what you have done in life is all great, but they're really looking to see how they can change theirs. So focus more on becoming a great listener and give them a solution to their problem, okay, by using your business and whatever it is that we're involved in. Train and educate your team to get the same results you're getting. It's very simple. If you're at a point where you're getting 20 leads a day, 25 leads a day, you're getting 2 or 3 people to sign up, then you're one step ahead of the person who isn't. So make sure you train them and show them whatever is working for you in your business. You don't have to put it this way. You don't have to worry about me and or any other leaders or so-called gurus or whatever in this business. Worry about yourself. If you're getting results and you want to share this with your team, then teach them whatever's working for you. It can work for them as well. Okay, because I may be doing things differently than you or someone else, and what works for me might not work for you. So make sure whatever you find that's working in your business right now, that you train them so they can get the same exact results. Leverage the training. Well, this leads me to this too. Leverage the training and education from leaders. Okay, so if you find something that, let's say myself or someone else has put out there as great training, then make sure you invite them over to watch it. You don't have to necessarily do it, but make sure that you invite them to watch it so that they can learn and they could implement the strategies that we're teaching and the education. All right. Use video lessons to train. Big thing. Work smarter, not harder. Just like I'm doing this video with you, so I don't have to sit here and explain it to 100 or 1,000 people. Use video lessons to train. You can do a simple video like this. Write down your ideas, your strategies on a slide, and just record over it and talk. Okay, and just train people. All right, so use video lessons, because with video lessons you can reach the masses and they can watch it and play it at their own time. The goal is always to educate and get your team to be independent That means not relying on this sponsor, and generate results as soon as possible. All right, if you're building your business and you're putting it out there that you're gonna do all the work for them, you're gonna handhold them, you're doing yourself and them a disservice, because the goal is for them to be independent so that they can do this on their own, grow their business on their own as big as they can, and not rely on you because you have your own business to run. So make sure you educate them and get your team to be independent, hold them accountable, and get them to get results as soon as possible. Now, the coaches are there to set them up, but you are the one that brought them into the business, so you should be the one to push them and encourage them to work their business, okay? Like I said, the coach is only there to set them up and get them what they need and the levels they need, but you need to push them, educate them, and get them to run their business. The first step to duplication is this very same example right here. Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm creating a video. I'm teaching you guys exactly what I do. So this is the first step to duplication. If I want duplication in my business, I want to share with you what I'm doing to get these results so that you can get them too, because this will multiply my income. I can get additional income by continuing to growing my front line and get all these people in and do things like that, and it's all good and dandy. But if I want to multiply, then what if I can get a majority of those people that are coming into my business daily to do the same that I'm doing and multiply my results? Okay, so make sure you pass this on and duplicate with your team. Last thing, stay consistent. All right, consistent efforts compound and pay off, not consistent excuses. So if you're always putting into your business every single day, if you're constantly putting content out there, you're generating leads and you're running traffic and you're emailing and you're doing all the steps necessary to build your business every single day, you're gonna soon see that your income is gonna start growing, your team is gonna start growing, your results are gonna start growing, and it's gonna become easier and easier, because as you do that, more people are gonna be interested in working with you because you know what to do and you know how to get to the top, and they want the same, so they're gonna want to talk to you and relate with you and work with you so that you can show them how to get your results. So make sure you stay consistent so you can grow your business, so you can get results, so that you can multiply your business by having more people interested in working with you. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope this made some sense, made some clarity. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, put them below the video or in a Facebook group wherever you see this, and I'll be more than happy to help extend any value what I can from this video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next lesson.